Again, GLL back for another quick video. This video has been requested by a couple of subs and a few other people as well, just leaving comments. A lot of the comments keep coming up with spam comments because they're sending me the link, so I've only just seen them. But anyway, Ready Up Live's done this video about can Halo 5 Guardians save Halo. I've got nothing against Ready Up Live. You know, he's not one of these trolls that comes on my channel and starts leaving hate messages, so this isn't going to be some kind of vendetta against him. You know, a lot of people didn't like my videos on LNG or fucking TSG or whatever the fuck. But at the end of the day, those guys came after me. Okay, you can keep that in mind. Those guys came after me first. I was just telling them what I thought of them. Okay, this video is just an observational video, so don't get all fucking angry at me for doing this video, because this is not some kind of hate campaign against Ready Up Live. Although I haven't actually watched the video yet, so okay, after I watch the video I might suddenly want to do a fucking hate video on him. But let's take a look at it before we go any further.
Can Halo 5 Guardians save Halo?
No.
Let me start by clarifying the word save. There are many Halo fans who seem to think that Halo is dying, Halo is dead, etc. For what it's worth, no, Halo is still a very, very successful franchise. No matter what the population levels of Halo 4 say, it still sells. And at the end of the day, that's what the execs see. Money, money, money.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not dead. That's not what dead means. There's different versions of dead. You know? Let's take Mass Effect for example, right? Mass Effect 1 is an RPG. Mass Effect 2 is a bad shooter, and Mass Effect 3 is a better shooter. It completely changed itself from what it was. It started off as a full-on RPG, like the old Knights of the Old Republic games, and by the end of it, it was like Gears of War. Okay, so Mass Effect, yes, the story continued, but the actual fucking gameplay completely changed over the course of 3 games, so it was unrecognizable. And I'm seeing the same thing happening with Halo right here. It's copying another game. It's copying Call of Duty and the likes of Destiny and shit like that. That's what's happening. The same way that Mass Effect just copied Gears of War. You know?
Sounds awful, but it's true, and it's actually kind of good. That means we're gonna get more Halo. Halo will keep being a thing. Is Halo dying? Is Halo dead? No. Do you know how many game studios would kill for the numbers that Halo gets? For the notoriety, for the fame that Halo gets? If you're not using the word dead ironically, then you should...
Do you know how many studios would kill for the fame that Call of Duty gets? You know, those like 20 million copies that they sell on Call of Duty or whatever it is. There's more than that, I think. How many studios would kill for that kind of popularity? I think 343 would kill for that kind of popularity. I know for a fact they would, because they're making the game like Call of Duty for those reasons. Halo sells about 8 million copies. It's nowhere near Call of Duty numbers. Okay, so whether you want to say that you know, the Halo's popular, so therefore that's a good thing. I mean, if they're copying Call of Duty because they're of sheer greed, how does that benefit the gamer? You know, the game's dead because it's no longer Halo, not because it's going to continue. Yeah, well, you can take a fucking bag of shit and just write Halo on the side and say, there you go, Halo 6. But that isn't a fucking Halo game, is it? It's just a bag of shit with Halo written on the side. Get real.
Probably take a look at the rest of the industry. That aside, there are issues with the Halo franchise right now. Ever since Halo Reach, Halo has taken a different turn. Armor ability, sprint, jetpack, things like that. A lot of people jump to blaming 343, but come on guys, Bungie started this trend. Their swan song to Halo, Halo Reach, included all of these abilities which many people consider to be the downfall of the Halo franchise.
Okay, so ground pounding and Spartan charge, they're clearly from Destiny, dude. They're not from Halo Reach. There's not a single ability in Halo Reach that's anything like those abilities. Okay, yes, they had abilities, but what your ability is makes a massive difference to the game. We saw it with Armor Lock, we saw it with jetpacks. You know, what the ability is all important. Look at Promethean Vision. You know, something that just breaks the fucking game. It's there. You know, what the abilities are is makes a massive difference to me. And you can say Bungie fucking fucked up Halo all you want. I don't follow that logic. How can Bungie have fucked Halo up when they fucking made sprint an option that wasn't a mandatory thing? They made armor abilities an option, and in certain game types certain abilities weren't even available. Do you know what I'm saying? But then you've got shit like this where everything is available to everybody and everybody's just a fucking Power Ranger. How is that the same as Halo Reach, where you had a choice of one different armor ability each? That makes no sense.
They started using sprint, they started using abilities. Can you imagine what it would be like to inherit one of the most famous video game franchises of all time and say, hey, let's just make it how it used to be made way back in the day? There must have been...
Well, that's what the guys have just done with Gears of War Ultimate, and that game's fucking amazing.
Many meetings with this exact question. Do they continue down the road that Bungie started them on with Halo Reach, or do they scrap it entirely? It's one hell of a decision. And to me, I say at the very least, they had to make at least one game with abilities and stuff like that, and kind of enhancing on what Halo Reach brought to the table.
What you mean is they had to make a Call of Duty clone to realize people didn't want a Call of Duty clone. So they decided to make a Destiny Titanfall Call of Duty clone the next time to try and get more sales. How does that make any sense from a Halo fan standpoint?
Halo 4 was received differently by different crowds. It has its ups, it has its downs. Multiplayer got pretty boring pretty quick. A lot of people didn't like sprint, but I for one find that not to be the major issue.
Hallelujah, someone agrees with me on sprint.
Something like Ordnance was a major issue. That
Hallelujah, someone gets it.
random factor is not okay, though fun, not very competitive. I'm all for options. I'm all for having these game types there for us to play, but making it the main playlist is questionable. Some people loved campaign, some people didn't. Yes, a lot of campaign is going from point A to point B, inserting a Cortana chip, pulling her out again, going to another...
The main problem with the campaign on Halo 4 is replayability. The first time through is a lot of fun. It's not like Halo 1 and 2 and the second half of Halo 3 that you can play over and over and over again and never get bored. You know, I can fire up that game right now. I've played every single game again, including ODST, and I played Halo Reach before it came out because I was so excited for the collection, which was a fucking joke. But let's not go there. I played all those games again in the last year and this year, completed them all. More than once. Again, because they're that good. Halo 4, I even completed that, but the thing is, you notice with Halo 4, that it just doesn't have that replayability. It's not something that you just, oh yeah, I just fancy playing the Reclaimer mission. Nobody says that. It's like, hey, let's go play some Silent Cartography, or, you know, let's go play some Delta Halo or some shit on Halo 2. You know, you don't feel like going and playing Halo 4. You've got these like playlists on the collection, these multi-game playlists, whatever they're called, and you just don't want to play the Halo 4 levels. You don't want to go and play Infinity. I mean, the level sucks dick. It's so repetitive and boring. It's the same shit over and over. It's a horrible level. And it's so long, it should be 2 levels, but it's one massive level for no apparent reason. And that's it. The game's got bad pacing. The enemies are fucking annoying. You know, they're not like the elites. You know, you can't tell who's the ultra guy. You can't tell your gold elites and your silver elites. You can tell straight away they're the fucking bad guys. But apparently the Prometheans is like the ones with the blue faces are the bad guys or whatever. You can't see the fucking faces. You don't know who the fuck's the big guy. So, you know, there's gameplay mechanic problems there as well, for me. The game just doesn't have that replayability. It's just not good enough. Good, fun to play, and the QTE sequences are so fucking annoying. Don't even start me on them.
Other spot, but you're rarely going to find an FPS game of that quality. Those confusing at times even to hardcore Halo fans. The story-wise, the animations, the gameplay were AAA. There's no way you can argue that. Just pick up any first-person shooter.
Well, anybody can argue that because everybody's got their own opinion on what a AAA game should entail. Now, I'm not going to argue and say Halo 4 wasn't a AAA game, but I'm pretty sure that somebody would make a valid argument to say that it wasn't and give me a load of decent points as to why they feel it isn't, and that's just their opinion. You know? I don't understand how you can say it's definitely a AAA game. Is Halo 5 a AAA game? It's got no campaign split screen mode, but yet Aliens Colonial Marines has campaign split screen mode. Do you know what I'm saying? Would you say Aliens Colonial Marines was a AAA game? Really? But yet it has features that Halo 5 doesn't now. You see? So, that's Halo 5. But Halo 4 had split screen co-op, so... You see what I'm saying? But Halo 5 doesn't, so... You can't argue all those points don't go into everything. No, you can't say like, oh, it's still got all the features of a AAA game, it's still got all the features of Halo 3. Halo 5 doesn't have all the features. I mean, it doesn't have big team battle, it doesn't have shit, so...
Halo has always been a AAA franchise. Your least favorite Halo game, be it Halo Reach, ODST, Halo CE, whichever one you hate the most, it's still a AAA title.
Well, who the fuck hates Halo CE? Fucking who the fuck hates that? Anyway, ODST was like DLC that was released as a full game. It's like half a game. There was no matchmaking. You know, I enjoyed it, but it was a really short game. It wasn't a AAA game. That's retarded. It was just a DLC pack for Halo 3 that got released as a game. So you can't argue that that's a AAA game because it isn't. It's half a AAA game, maybe a quarter.
An amazing experience with a great story and very, very entertaining and unique multiplayer. Now, I personally love every Halo game for different reasons. Yes, I even love Halo 4, a lot of people don't. And honestly, Halo 4 plays really awesome on Xbox One. It's like it was made for Xbox One. That 60 FPS brings out something totally different in the game. But the majority of vocal...
What? So, Halo 4 plays better on the Xbox One on the broken-ass Master Chief Collection, where everything is a total fuck-up, than it did on the 360. I don't see how that's even possible. And if it is possible, can someone please explain to me in the comments how that is possible? Because that doesn't make any fucking sense to me whatsoever.
Complaints want something different. Halo 5 is trying to scratch that itch. By not having loadouts anymore, everybody starts with the same weapon, all having the same abilities, no matter your views on sprint and ground pound stuff. The fact that everybody has them is awesome. And they are pretty...
No, that isn't awesome, because now you are forced to use abilities you would have otherwise avoided. Like ground pound. No one would have used that shit because it's gay as fuck. No one would have used the shoulder charge. No one wants to play fucking Destiny. You know what I'm saying? So most people, if sprint was in the mix there, would have just chose sprint. instead of using shit that is fucking so fucking estranged to Halo that shouldn't even be in it. Do you know what I'm saying? So you're not making sense, dude. Having everything doesn't necessarily mean better. That might mean worse, because now it's more of a clusterfuck because you've got more fucking bullshit happening. Like, for instance, if somebody had armor lock, jetpack, and sprint, and fucking hologram, etc. in Halo Reach, that would have been shit, wouldn't it? I mean, would anybody be defending that now? If you could do all of that shit in the game? And that's basically what they're doing with this game, so you're not making any sense to me.
Well balanced. They made sure of that. I mean, it remains to be seen how people exploit things because, as you recall, people used to think armor lock was a good idea. A week in, maybe we'll find that people can just absolutely abuse ground pound. We don't know. But the way Halo...
Well, at least you admit that there could be fucking potential flaws with this shit down the line.
5 functions and the speed of it seems to really work well with all these abilities. The game was made based on abilities. If you took out something like sprint, you need to crazily increase your base movement speed to make the maps work how they were designed. Everything I've played of Halo 5, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Warzone, honestly, call me a casual scrub, say what you want, but I love Warzone. I've always been a big fan.
Yes, you're a casual scrub because it's basically just a rip-off of Titanfall. There, I said it.
Of Big Team Battle. It's a super fun game, and to see it kind of go...
But Big Team Battle has been removed to make way for this crap. So how is that good? You're not gaining anything, you're just losing shit. There's no Spartan Ops, there's no firefight. I don't even know if there's going to be a theater mode in this game. There's absolutely no split screen, no system link whatsoever. We're just losing shit. They're just cutting shit off. Alright, let's have Warzone mode. Fuck Big Team Battle, we don't need it. Yeah, that's it, let's go. Fucking ship it. Whatever.
That next step, something we've always imagined, is awesome. It's incredibly fun. Will it have replayability? I'm not sure. Every time I've played it, I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and having a lot of maps will add a lot. Not to mention free DLC will be fantastic. Now,
whoop-de-fucking-do, man. Whoop-de-fucking-do, free DLC. They've fucking giving you microtransactions in the fucking game. But let's fucking rave about this free DLC. You don't even know what it's gonna be yet. It could just be fucking crap. You can't rave about free DLC when you don't even know what it is. It's all just to fucking get out of jail free so they can pretend they're doing something. Nobody's going to give a shit about the DLC because no one's even going to play it that long in the fucking first place.
Another thing I think Halo 5 will benefit from, again, people who don't fully understand it or for whatever reason they don't like the rec pack system. So rec packs are, again, only in Warzone. If you don't like it, stick to Arena, you're set, you're fine.
Well, if you don't like it, just don't play Halo 5. That's the real fucking thing, isn't it? Because Warzone is Big Team Battle now, so what am I supposed to do if I want to play with fucking 8 people? I've got to play Warzone. I have no fucking choice. There's nothing else we can fucking play. So your argument's invalid. You can't just stay out of fucking Warzone because you might want to play a fucking game with more than fucking 4 people. Or 5 people. Whatever they fucking got it set as. I think it's 5. Why it's 5 to start with. But anyway, what if I want to play with 8 people? I've got to play Warzone, surely. You're not making any sense. It's part of the game. You're not going to just play one mode. You're going to play everything in the game or fucking nothing.
But taking a look at literally every major game franchise right now, it's a big thing to have random pack openings, to have engrams, to have...
Well, obviously, because all they do is copy other people's shit. They don't make their own shit up. They just copy things from Call of Duty and shit. Hello?
Supply packs, things like that. It's a super popular mechanic because people love it. It's addictive. It's fun. You can make YouTube videos.
Yes, but this is a Halo game. Not a Call of Duty game. Not Mass Effect 3. This is a Halo game. Halo games shouldn't have fucking rec packs and shit like that. Nobody wants it. Alright? You ask any Halo fan out there, what do they really want? Do they want Big Team Battle or do they want Warzone? Okay? I'm willing to bet at least 50% will say they want Big Team Battle. That's just what I'm thinking. Okay, Warzone is like maybe good for 5 minutes, just like Titanfall is, and then you just get bored of it. And people have already played Titanfall.
Of only opening packs, and people will watch it because it's exciting to watch. Even the new Forza game, Forza 6, does that. They have card packs now. It's just fun seeing what you get. It's that childhood being released inside of you of opening up Pokemon cards. Now, if rec packs were in some way unfair or transferred over into arena mode in terms of, weapons and stuff, I'd be upset. That would suck. But the arena portion of it is skins and fun stuff like that. You could open 100 rec packs and never get the armor you want. It's gonna be super exciting unlocking that rec pack and just crossing your fingers, hoping for that recon armor you want inside there. There's a lot.
No, dude, that fucking sucks. Because they did that with Gears Judgment, and it was a real pain in the arse because you never knew what the fuck you were gonna get. And then they even did achievements around the shit that you couldn't get in the first place. And so no one's got that achievement now. It's like get gold fucking weapons and fucking gold fucking armor. No one's got that fucking achievement because you can't fucking get the shit without playing for hours and hours and hours and hours just to get the fucking suit. Or to get one weapon skin that you need to complete the set. That shit's not fun, it's just tedious. It's like, oh, I really wish I had this helmet. Can't fucking get it. Why is that fun? Why not just unlock shit based on your level? You level up, and as you level up, you unlock shit. That's how it's always been. No, now I've got to get random shit that I don't even want instead of what I want. You're not making any sense. Hardly no one cares about that shit. Especially not Halo fans.
A lot of replayability in that. And again, if it's not for you, don't touch it. Stay away from.
You can't just not touch a whole mode in the game. I'd be like, hey, if you don't like multiplayer, just don't play it. That's what you're saying. It's fucking stupid. You can't just say to people, oh, don't play that mode. That mode's not for you. Do not touch. It's like, you make a game for the whole audience. Okay, you make a game for everybody who plays it, not just, oh, that's for one segment of the audience, and that's for another segment of the audience, and that's for another segment, and that's for... What are you talking about? It doesn't work like that. Okay, you don't make Halo and Call of Duty, or sorry, Halo and Titanfall, and then all the Titanfall fans play Warzone, and all the rest of them just play normal arena. What? No, you make a Halo game. You don't make Halo / Titanfall / Call of Duty / Destiny / whatever, and then section different parts of the game off for different fucking fan bases. I'm sorry, that's just bullshit.
Just play Arena, your set is there for you. The competitive scene is being heavily promoted with Halo 5 with $1 million tournaments and crowdfunding from rec pack purchases. It's really big, it's really important.
Yes, but we all know that's a load of bollocks. Okay, it's just to make money, that's it. Simple.
And something interesting to note is that now that Call of Duty is focusing on PlayStation, people who are Xbox fans are essentially forced to become competitive at Halo. Yes, please, come to the dark side. Come on, it's awesome. No matter...
What are you talking about? PlayStation's focusing on PlayStation... fucking what? Call of Duty's focusing on PlayStation? What? What do you mean? So Call of Duty fans are going to come and play Halo to be pros for what? You're not making any sense, dude. What are you talking about? What the fuck? What? Okay, let's say there's tournaments for Call of Duty, right, on the PlayStation. All the Xbox guys who are pros, and if they're only tournaments for the PlayStation, surely they'd go and buy a fucking PlayStation and sell them on the fucking Xbox. Well, why would they switch to Halo? Oh, it's a fucking controller, man. It's fucking Space Age. Yeah, exactly the same fucking shape and buttons and everything as the other one. Oh, it takes so much time to fucking learn the other controller. Are you fucking serious? Come on. Get with it.
What type of Halo you play, Warzone, professional, casual, it doesn't matter. It's all important for this.
Well, why are you saying to section them into different fucking groups, and now you're saying it doesn't matter what you like to play? Yes, it does, because you are sectioned into one game mode and one game mode only. Okay, and Warzone's only got 3 maps.
Success of the community and the game. The more players, the better. Not to mention there's also a teen rating now, so more people can get their hands on the game.
Oh, come on, man. Fucking little kids have been playing Halo since the year dot. I used to play it with my fucking brother when he was like fucking 5 years old. The fuck does a team rating make any difference? Fucking little kids play fucking Call of Duty. You really think the fucking ratings of the games make any difference? You got that fucking 3-year-olds playing Grand Theft Auto. Now, they shouldn't be, but they are. So what difference does it make when you put a team rating on a fucking Halo game? Absolutely jack fucking shit. That's what it makes. It makes no difference at all. That's why I haven't done a fucking video on it. Everybody else is fucking, oh, teen rating. Who gives a fuck about a teen rating? What fucking difference does that make to anything?
And honestly, it will not affect it negatively, trust me. We just need more people playing. That's what's important. That's what really, really matters for the community to thrive. So to answer the question, yes, I think Halo 5 has the potential to save Halo. But
get the fuck out of here. So you're telling me a game with less pre-orders than Halo 4 had at a similar time is going to somehow make this amazing fucking surge right at the end and somehow surpass Halo 4 in sales? Because if that's what you're trying to say, I think you need to fucking get the fuck out of here, because nobody can predict that shit. Okay? You're just hoping upon hope that it's going to fucking sell well. But realistically, after the Master Chief Collection, after fucking Halo 5 and all the bullshit, no one gives a fuck about Halo anymore. People have just moved the fuck on. I've moved on to fucking better things. So have my friends, okay? It's fucking ridiculous. No one gives a fuck anymore. Seriously. And you will find that out. Hopefully, people are smart enough to not buy this motherfucking game when it comes out. And I know people that are buying this game, and I've told them repeatedly that they will regret buying this game. Okay? Okay, and I will play the campaign at some point. I'll borrow it or whatever, but I will not pay for this shit. No way. And I will not be playing this game on a regular basis. So the population is just going to be ass if people have the same fucking mentality that I do or revolve around this game. And a lot of people do, because the game is fucking terrible.
with all the negatives of MCC, a lot of people still upset about that. Even I am, you know, that sucks to be slapped in the face like that. They have to get Halo 5 right. It has to work from day one. If there are some major issues in Halo 5 and it's a super mediocre game, Halo might in fact start dying in a sense. They're gonna lose a lot of fans. They did lose a lot of fans with MCC. So honestly, all we can do is hope. And you're right, people are right to be cautious about Halo 5. People freaking out about the pre-order and all. Spreading a hashtag will do nothing. For what it's worth, don't even bother. Make your own decision, make up your own mind if you want to pre-order, if you want to buy. This is up to you. The fate of Halo 5 rests in the player's hands. If no one likes it, they won't play it, and then Halo 5 will be gone. I have high hopes. There's a lot there for me. I've enjoyed everything I have played of it, and I can't wait to see what happens. Guys, we're almost there. I'm super excited about it. Let me know your thoughts below, guys. Can Halo 5 save Halo? Smack that like button and subscribe.
No, it can't. It really can't.
For a bunch more awesome Halo content in the near future.
What a load of fucking shit that was. Let me know what you think, guys. Feel free to subscribe. See you later.